The entertainment landscape of 2025 was irrevocably altered by the monumental success of the drama Radiance and Resolve, a series that didn't just top the annual ratings but shattered records, achieving the highest viewership in a decade. This wasn't merely a popular show. It was a cultural touchstone, a shared national experience that dominated water-cooler conversations and social media trends for months. At the heart of this phenomenon were the electrifying performances of its two leads, Zhao Lusi and William Chan, whose chemistry and individual depth transformed a story of love and ambition into an epic, relatable human saga. The narrative masterfully wove together the personal and the professional, refusing to relegate its female lead to a mere romantic interest. Zhao Lusi's Mingzhu was a revelation, a brilliant, fiercely principled economist who used her intellect as her primary weapon in the cutthroat world of high finance. Her ambition was not a flaw to be corrected, but her defining strength. William Chan's Fang was equally complex, portraying a scion burdened by legacy whose cold exterior masked a strategic mind and a slowly thawing heart. Their first encounter set the tone. A tense boardroom confrontation where Mingzhu, a junior analyst, publicly dismantled his acquisition proposal, earning not his contempt but his utterly captivated respect. This was a love story built on a foundation of mutual intellectual warfare and gradual, hard-won admiration. Every interaction was a duel of wits, every glance charged with unspoken challenge and attraction. The writers deftly avoided clichés. There were no accidental falls into arms, but rather calculated alliances and strategic partnerships that slowly, inevitably, deepened into something more profound. The audience was not told of their love, but shown its evolution through shared late-night research, through silent support during crises, and through the terrifying vulnerability of trusting another with one's deepest aspirations and fears. The drama's genius lay in its parallel exploration of ambition not as a villain, but as a core character trait for both protagonists. Mingzhu's ambition was her compass, guiding her through systemic sexism and corporate politics with unwavering grit. Yuze's ambition was his cage, a gilded prison of familial expectation he had to learn to reshape. Their relationship became the crucible in which their ambitions were tested, refined, and ultimately harmonized. The central conflict asked whether two such powerful, destiny-driven individuals could build a shared future without sacrificing their individual selves, a question that resonated deeply with a modern, career-oriented audience. Visually, the series was a masterpiece. The cinematography drew a stark, beautiful contrast between the sterile, high-pressure world of glass and steel skyscrapers and the rare, intimate moments of warmth in minimalist apartments or quiet city rooftops at dawn. The direction was crisp and dynamic, treating financial negotiations with the suspense of a thriller and emotional revelations with the quiet sensitivity of a stage play. A haunting, melodic score underscored every pivotal moment, its themes becoming instantly recognizable and emotionally evocative. Zhao Lusi delivered the performance of her career, maturing from her earlier, brighter roles to embody Mingzhu's layered intelligence, steely resolve, and hidden wells of emotion. Her ability to convey a universe of thought with a subtle shift in her eyes or a tightening of her jaw was mesmerizing. William Chan matched her beat for beat, transforming Fang from a seemingly impenetrable archetype into a man grappling with immense pressure, whose thawing was communicated not through grand gestures, but through slight relaxations of his posture, the softening of his tone when speaking only to her, and the terrifying weight of his devotion. The supporting cast provided a rich tapestry of motivations and mirrors to the central duo. From Mingzhu's unwaveringly loyal best friend who represented a different path in life, to Yuze's formidable father who embodied the old guard of ruthless ambition, to intriguing rivals who blurred the lines between enemy and ally, each character served to challenge and define our protagonist's journey. The corporate battles were meticulously researched, providing a believable and gripping backdrop that made the stakes feel tangibly high, not just for the characters' hearts, but for their very identities and futures. As the season reached its crescendo, the audience was held in a vice of tension. A devastating betrayal from within Yuze's own company threatened to destroy everything Mingzhu had built and implicated Yuze's family in a web of corruption. The true test arrived. Would ambition divide them, or could their love become the foundation for a new, more ethical kind of power? The climax was a tour de force of acting and writing, set against the backdrop of a high-stakes shareholder meeting that felt as consequential as any battle. The resolution was satisfying precisely because it was not a fairy tale surrender. Mingzhu did not give up her career, nor did Yuze abandon his legacy. Instead, in a powerful display of growth, they engineered a third way. Using their combined intellect and hard-won influence, they exposed the corruption and launched a groundbreaking new venture, a socially responsible investment firm that leveraged their skills for broader impact. Their partnership, both romantic and professional, was presented as stronger and more innovative than either could have achieved alone. The final scene became iconic. Standing together on the terrace of their new company, overlooking the city that had been their battlefield, they held hands not as two people who had completed a journey, but as two equals embarking on a new, shared ambition. The look they exchanged spoke of deep love, unwavering respect, and the thrilling promise of future challenges faced side by side. It was a perfect, modern ending that celebrated both love and individual aspiration. The impact of Radiance and Resolve extended far beyond its runtime. It sparked national conversations about gender roles in the workplace, the ethics of capitalism, and the possibility of egalitarian partnerships. Mingzhu became a role model for young women, while Yuze's emotional journey offered a nuanced portrayal of modern masculinity. The dialogue, rich with sharp retorts and philosophical musings, entered the popular lexicon. Critics hailed it as the drama that redefined the genre, praising its narrative maturity, cinematic quality, and stellar performances. It swept award ceremonies, with both Zhao Lusi and William Chan receiving top honors for acting, and the series winning for Best Director, Best Writing, and Drama of the Year. Its success proved that audiences crave intelligent, character-driven stories where romance empowers rather than diminishes ambition. In the annals of television history, Radiance and Resolve will be remembered as more than just the 2025 ratings champion. It will stand as a benchmark for storytelling, a series that trusted its audience with complexity and rewarded them with a profoundly moving and intellectually satisfying experience. It showcased Zhao Lusi and William Chan at the pinnacle of their craft, and above all, it told a timeless story for a new era. That the greatest love is not about finding your other half, but about meeting your match and together.